Hello everyone, welcome to the continuation of the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss expansion third campaign, the third scenario in the campaign. Let me load it. Okay, so these are the starting bonuses. I chose the troops, difficulty, the boots, and this sulfur maybe, but not really. The one thing that varies here on the map, it's dark. This here, right, this skill, you get to choose. He does have pathfinding and he does have leadership. This is important because considering giving him some genies and some wyverns, and yeah, this is what allows that. Here you can put navigation, and he starts. This is one of your third towns you start with. This is where you can build additional boats, but it's a lot of wood, right? You need to build a shipyard and a boat. Start with the boat here. If you give him expert navigation, he can go fight ghosts, collect flotsam, and provide you with some resources that way, but except for his willpower and knowledge, which are going to further increase during this mission. Right before passing to the next, he's going to be pretty outmatched in battle unless it's like really late and you have huge armies. Even then, mass low, it's mass low. You could go, I considered air, right? Mass haste, air shield can help you a lot. Water, what do you have? You have bless, you have cure, maybe forgetfulness at some point, but pretty late. You don't have prayer because no wisdom. Fire, there's not a lot of fire on this map. A lot of fire spells I don't have access. So I think overall for his longevity, right, his best capabilities in combat is to give him expert art magic. Don't send him in the water right away. There's this, but this is guarded by cows, lots of cows, and it will take him a long time to break through here because this town doesn't have a fort. So you're gonna develop other towns way before this. You're not gonna get many troops here. That's why I checked pathfinding on this swamp, right, and the leadership allows him to get wyverns and the genies in his army and still function, right, on this terrain without actual troops from his faction for a long time. There's I think a gem mine here, wood mine, so mine, whatever in here. So keeping him on land in the beginning is not terrible. These guys, they return. What's important about them is this one has water walk. I don't know that is useful here. This is very low. He starts with resurrection and summon some chain lightning. Don't you have summon elemental of some sort? Summon earth elemental, yeah. And this guy, and no logistics, no pathfinding, so I need to be careful here. No pathfinding, no out of faction units here, right? Denied. XP can use angels or whatever. Has pathfinding, even has logistics. He also brings. There is someone boat here on him. And widely. You don't have it. I think he also has resurrect. No, I switched this. He also has resurrection, more spell points, and some elementals. So those, bringing those from the previous mission, very helpful. Gonna help me a lot. This all the way. Let's talk a bit about the maps. The map here, it's water, 2 gold mines, defended by behemoths and some mummies, I think. There's a temple like water dragon utopia or something, temple of water, which Jeremy could do with the summon and resurrect when he solves this, the mana issues, because there's not gonna be fountains on the water that I know of. There's a gold mine here, a gold mine all the way there. There's a gold bug on land here. Gold is very important on this mission. There's a time limit of 4 months, right? You're gonna have access to 8 cities with tier 7 dwelling and tier 6 2 dwellings, right? Huge army, a lot of army to purchase, also a lot of cities to develop, like metric fuck tons of stone and wood and the like you're gonna need to develop the towns. I think maybe mage builds will have to be sacrificed. You won't be able to build them up to get all your army. For the heroes, I think this is gonna be main hero because of that pathfinding and logistics, right? He's gonna go straight up to the middle. He has access to more mana wells early, gets access. There's like 3 cities here. Get access to the center one because has gold mine, has another Nyx dwelling from there, and has tables, right? You can go left and right, kill 2 more towns less developed, and then there's 2 final towns like the edges of the map, like here and here. They're defended by some not so very powerful garrisons. There's a Dragon Utopia accessible to Whirlpool, might give you the Captain's Hat, which is another summon boat, and the ability to use the Whirlpool. There's some on water here, plus spell power. We'll see if I have time to give all the heroes all the plus stats before the map ends. I need to sneeze. Okay. Box the recording, yes. And the dwelling, it's here for the tier 7 on land. Yeah, the sooner we remove the ping player, the better. So I think I can begin. This guy has some troops inside here, right? Yeah. Now, if I take these guys with me, it will make my life easier for some relatively tough fights, but also they're gonna make me move slower. Not certain it's worth it. What spells do you have here? Yeah, probably knew them all. So let's begin. Jeremy. His biggest issue is gonna be and in case the enemy, once you corner him here, right, tries to use the Whirlpool to hit your cities in the back, the developers mercifully allow you a town portal structure here, right, to allow you to move back and hunt them down. Yeah. Jeremy need to be very, very careful with his mana consumption, right? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it much better. I think more slow. We can afford to use this is buttering usually on this sort of thing, right? You would move this guy and attack in melee and get far from all the others, but here I think I'll just not risk moving. Okay. With this slow, I didn't need to spread these guys around. So lucky. still 5, fine. Okay, so I spent some this I cannot move, not enough to buy a hero, so that's the first turn here. We're trying to get this gold, right, to get secondary heroes going. Dark, I think he also has some troops in here. Oh, his turn is not gonna be sweet. Like here I cannot be picky, whatever it's called. I need to take whatever is given, all the troops, maybe even spend some of that money, precious money, to try to give him a bit more power. Get back to you. Doesn't start with magical build, and you don't have troops inside. I think upgrading this, it's more expensive, right? I think we go straight up and take. See, starting with extra troops is gonna make this double. First pass, I think we start with this fight. He didn't even use mana, good. For the next turn, it's a question if I need to take this call with him, or if I can wait until a secondary hero comes, but probably will have to spend some moves. Dark. Do I give you troops? Just 4. I'll try without, but sacrifice altar, huh? Yeah, these guys are slowing me down. So that was the first turn. One of our scouts come back with some information. There's a long-lived rumor that Casmetra is not only possesses the horn, but she's also trying to do something with it, to carry out some ritual. If it is true, you must stop her before she succeeds. So nobody knows what she's doing and for what reason. Hints at the timing. Okay, so again, we start with Jeremy. The army is spread like this. I have to take no matter what. This, it's questionable, right? Do I spend his time? I think I do. So I want to buy side heroes, ACP. Okay, so here, tactics. Next creature. Here. Okay, we drop a slow. That's a given. That wasn't a nice roll. Okay, I think magic arrow might. We lost 5, and now I'm 27. So we need to. Slow it's 5, and the summon is 20, so 25. I think that's enough for a mass low and a summon, and whatever I lose, I lose. Here though, here the issue is you can never know where to put these guys. Right? Oh, I do not want to retreat. I want to collect. Okay. So, if I do the summon first, these guys are relatively slow. Should I do the summon first? It's gonna cost me. It's gonna get hit on them. Gonna get hit hard. But also, if they resist the slow, right? It's gonna be pretty bad also. Could skip the turn, not attack with him. His turn, and maybe that works. Let's try it this way first, right? Get the elemental side first. Oops. Get here. Anyone can reach you? Yes. Play. Play this guy. Play that guy. Play this guy. Okay, so you need to go central. Okay, and now I have enough for my slow. That doesn't do anything. Run away and hide behind the big elemental, right? Pray that the elemental is gonna absorb everything. Fuck your morals, bitches. 2 spell points. Yeah, that one can hit here. Lucky. Okay, indeed glorious. 12,000 gold, yeah, but just to send a side hero all the way here for that. And I wouldn't been able to make it back to the city in one turn regardless, right? These guys are speed 8. Anyway, I need to spend a turn in the city to recover. And I was considering now, what do I have in here? We have a Pathfinder with this sort of troops and a Resurrection guy with that sort of troops. I think Tark, this Tark city, needs same type of troops the most. This might be a colossal waste, but go to Tark, give you all of this. From now on, your job, you don't have even a spellbook, is to go on the boat. Dark, I spent a lot of money on your ass. Don't disappoint me, please. What heroes are available? Oh, wait. You can't build a tavern because you don't have the wood. The wood is here. Okay, we will have wood. Maybe here. I think I'm supposed to do this. These guys together. lots of saving because I could slow them or I could cold ring them. I think slowing works. Tell me you have enough moves to this wood. In here to buy a tavern. There's Luna. Okay. Here. Get the town hall. Do I get this guy here? Ah, a scholar. These troops are not gonna do anything. Fine. You one of those. Useless. With this, I go flag. And go up. There's no wood. This city, what can I build here? Another nano. Okay. And we're down to Turk, which I invested a lot of money buying troops in the beginning. Again, I don't know how to position the troops here. Those things are gonna be faster than me. I don't have a hero to unload critical troops in case they target the wrong ones. Okay, that is bad. They fucking hide him in a corner. Wait. Those. Yeah, morale. These guys can reach you. And there's precisely 3 groups of them, so if I put in a corner, that's not gonna save your bacon. Specifically. Okay. Can you? Yes. Okay. So now I got wyverns instead of the thieves, right? And I think this should be normal. Okay. Gem mine. Now, oh, this guy could have went there. Whatever. Get here. I don't know, something like this. And we're gonna get some more of those. I think target's fine for the time being. I did not get a hero here. Ballista boy. Why can't I get him? Because I spent all my money foolishly. Okay. That gives me to slide delay this guy. Oh, yeah. Flag. Nothing to collect. Follow you. Collect. You are a scholar, so wisdom is good on you. Charm of fun. I think I should be good. We get vision here, right? What we must hit this week. ASAP, this, there's gonna be fountain here, mana fountain. Could get them, yeah. Could also let this be for a long time. You can't go there and back. Okay. So Tark technically might need us an extra hero. Who's this? Okay. Secondary can hit here. This is gonna be a tough fight. Mana consuming and everything. I do not wish to retreat. I don't want to retreat. So there's the option to summon or slow. What do I do first? Let's try it with the summon first, right? Okay. No. So what does Resurrect say here in this situation? I do have some mana, but I would also like to save 3 dead guys. Like, what could I do? You don't have archery. Could try to put him here and put the water elemental there. Something here and water elemental here. Okay, so now I resurrect once. Okay. What? Start with a slow. And now we wait. Okay. Money wise, I do need these guys with me. I think this is blocked. This is the way out. My secondary here is this. It's done for the turn. But he does have War Machine. I might not forget. Yeah, you need to spend your night in town. And recover mana to forgetfulness this guy and then get a bit more extra. Ew. If I had a side here, if I had a side hero here, map, money, I don't know. Yeah, and another thing is I need that mage killed in here. Can I build it? Like 2000 gold. Maybe what I do with Tark is just get the money. It's not gonna be enough, but until he goes here and just get the Maslow, come back. Yeah, sure. Just build that in there. Not enough money, that's the third. Okay, so this turn in here. Not enough stone. That's gonna take some doing here. By the starts going up, there's some stone. Thank you. I don't like that. There's some stone. In here I think there's these guys. I'm not certain this is the best way or should have went here. You need to collect that. Maybe hit this, maybe better support the main hero. You hit this, prepare to support Jeremy, you're gonna take your troops. You don't have pathfinding, so you cannot touch that. You can take this. I think it's good enough for now. Okay, I hope I'm not fucking up anything. Forgetfulness. Okay, cannon is in optimal range. Yes, please. Okay, you just go. Favorable winds, the cost of traveling it's a bit cheaper. Do I pick this guy up here? Do I pick these guys up and bring him to him? Not certain. What this needs to be is this and this. See, it has slow, it has stone skin or whatever. So it's blessed. So very good thing to be in here. He doesn't need to spend the night, but he's out of everything. Speed 7, 6, 7. Okay. Spend the night if you have to. Not much money left to build anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could buy one for him if I had the money. Like here, blacksmith. Okay. Here, marketplace. Fine. Money is time. So, I don't know what it means. Little brother, chins up. It's like a, hey mateys, IDO. Soon we'll catch this witch and she'll pay for everything, cheerfully said Jeremy. Only if we get it in time. If we get in time, round Bagley. It's not for nothing I have an apprehension. She knows something about the horn we don't. We'll hire a necromancer, so interrogate her corpse. Grimly rolled off her younger brother and fell to a pistol in the air. Bolstered him. Paul's occasion. Cool down. So I'm struggling with money right now. This is a big investment. We'll see next time. You. Bit of a waste. Come on. You have done that. Where is Jeremy? Jeremy needs to come hit that. Here. Where is your supporter? He learns from Jeremy. Here's some mana recovery, here's some attack power. There you go. Fine. Jeremy needs to do this fight. Wait. Save. Oh, I should have spread these guys. Might cost me a reload. That thing alone. Where is the forgetfulness? Yeah, too fast. Shit. Ah! Fucked up. But I'll take it. My next trip is to Nyx. If I want the Nyx, like this is blocked, right? Rather, I mean, this is higher priority than this, right? These guys are gonna work. My friend. Hit whatever you can. Have body here. Need to take these guys. Sure. There's also tactics here, right? Slow, forget. Not slow. Forgetfulness. These guys are kinda annoyingly fast. Kinda annoyingly fast. I don't know if... It's fine. How much more? So there's some things to be done up, and there's some things to be done down here. I think there's fountain in here, but going up gives me some resources and opens up the trade post. You. Get your troops back. Hey. Now that you know my slow, this one should be much easier. That's everything. City Hall. 5k. Oh, okay. Is it? And sadly another 5k needed here. This one just 250. And while all that is happening, this guy is gonna ask for 3.6, even more, 4.2. I need to hit that. Get that. You need the gold. How much is the gold? 6.7. Okay, save. This is going to be potentially tricky. Because these guys move fast. I think they have big speed. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, 4k in here. I think I have the forgetfulness or let's cheapen out. Yeah. Okay, much more. Is like this. I think it freed up Tark. Tark can come out through here. And it's day 6 and I can make it back. You wait. Okay, you can wait. If I want the town hall, okay, this one can make some more money perhaps. But to get the genies this turn, that's the play now. Okay. How you like them apples? Oh. But this guy only has like 4 shots. I waited how much? Doesn't kill. Okay. Do I try to draw them further? Am I just happy with how things are? Yeah, I think I could have been doing this cleaner. No, I don't have an extra hero here. What is your town? Cure specialist. I'm struggling for money. There's school there. Day 6. Okay. The wood. Shit. This can wait. Let's go get the wood. How are you? Okay. Bring him back. You waiting for him. Okay. I don't think I need to spread them for this fight. I hope I don't, but we'll see. So, 20, down to 20. I only have 4 shots. I have a ton of shots. Yeah. I need to go for this. I need to come and pick this one up. Turn. Finally, another scout came back. He found out that there's a secret cave under the isle. Probably must look for cosmeters there. Then we'll find a way to get it. You just need to find a way. Yeah, there's a tent on an island here, protected by dragons, ghost, bone dragon, ghost dragon. And there is one here, maybe Cyclope. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing great thing on the water. Yeah, just use your position. So I keep you there. I definitely have your work cut out for you. Tomorrow is day 1, so I need to be here. You can't go up. slow. I'll try. Might have been a huge misplay. Okay, no skill points used here. Understand the wolves. The wolves need to sneeze again. God damn it. The wolves. Okay. Just grab that. Dark. Ooh. Fighting ranged units without. Okay. Oh, there's several. Okay. I will need an extra hero to clean all of this up. No. What does Jeremy do? He needs to be close to that, so I should have picked that up. Actually, can you go past him? Yes, I can. I could. Then I will be slow next. Oh, wait. You can go and pick these things up. And I don't buy another hero. Okay. I need to try this again next week. You fort, right? Big no. Another fort. Shit. Am I remembering this right? Wrong? Yeah, this was a pretty short turn. Okay. Holy crap, I forgot about this. This was reachable from here, and it was money in the bank for this guy. Okay. Can I pass? No. I need the Maslow dude. Speaking of the Maslow dude, sea dogs. I don't think, unless they scare of me, but they won't. Biome spellbook. Maybe. I don't think. Worth it, but hit this. So behind here there's a fountain, but there's fountain on top as well. This makes this guy join forces. There's another one of those. I need to bring this up. Here's my fountain. Do I? There's where the angels are. I don't think that's worth it for my time. Go straight to witches with Mage Coral. No. Nice arrow. Okay. Should I get them? How's the mana? The mana is not great. Okay, so I think we're gonna flip some troops and hit the angels and go up. With you and Jeremy goes here, and yeah, you are waiting. Dark. City of fire. And one of these cities had fort. Maybe. No, nobody has fort. This one has it. Oh, okay. So let's see if the dark intimidates those guys for war machines. Do I even have money to buy them? Can I afford war machines at this stage? Yeah. This is just not gonna happen. This is disaster. Absolute disaster. No. Let's try and just to make absolutely certain. Slow down, boys. Probably should have waited or something. What? Not you. Thought I had these guys selected. Oh, I'm going up. Can I actually do some damage here? Good. My question is, can I take them all? Oh shit. Oh, I hit the wrong key. The game is slow. That was a bad idea. 4.5k. I think I'm going there. Can't get there because there's some fog, but I'll be able to get there. Waiting. Are waiting money wise. I'm held back by those forts. 2020. Oh, where? Ah! I could have gotten a fort out this turn. Jesus. So many things to consider. We still have enough skill points for more shenanigans, right? Dark boy. The power of leadership. It cuts both ways, huh? The power of leadership cuts both ways. Okay, it is being opened. What do you do? There is a defense tower in here. These snakes I could do. Slow them. There's some gold in here, right? Or I could just come here and join the main part. These dragonflies. Okay, I'll clean this up, though might not be the best use of it. These guys are there. Time coming up. Oh, this is the water navigation. Good. That the doctor ordered. Do I need to waste money buying a book? A book. Step here. But this guy. Wait. Does he want a spell book? Put him in here. He probably should have hit that for expert navigation, but too late now. You are inside this city here. Shouldn't be. Technically, I could purchase. Nine more of these guys. Might be a horrifically bad misplay, right? There's some money here. I'll try to give him to make him self-sufficient somewhat. Ugh, that's not happening. Okay, in here. Here they met. Oof. So the problem here is problem here is more money. By this, not full spell points, right? This guy is totally out of troops. There's 2 Nixes there. This and this is gonna take a lot of time for him to reach. By the rope. Step aside by the. That's what by the. That's what by the goes. By the goes in there. You've got no troops. You're a fabulous hero that has no troops. Should I try leveling up this city first? What's missing? Money? No, a little bit of money. I don't have any hero near older stat, but I fucked it up. 100 gold. You see. For 100 gold. What? No what? Oh, and 5 stones. Jesus. Should have used the outpost. Are we there yet? Yeah. By the mining by the mall. Why would I want to retreat? I can just. I think we're starting it with a slow. Yeah, 45, huh? I need to go back. Bullshitter. Bullshitter. Three engines in tow, 35 mana. The mana is a problem. 6. Fuck it. Could bless, but oops. Mana might become important. Do I go to? And there's a city right here, and if I can hit it. Oh, I can even get inside. Excellent. This city has the citadel. Castle. Oof, I'm working towards capital and I have no money. Something is wrong with me. Something's very wrong with me. How do I get money now? Like, I'm so desperate for money. This guy, that could be a source of money. You would ya? Speaking of, that's also gonna require money, but it's gonna be next time. This can give me the money that I need. And probably nothing else. Go for the snakes. Yeah. There is a gold mine. I might be able to reach this turn with him, but capital needs to go up. We have forced marketplaces, so still be better. Are we there yet? So do I... what? Oh shit. I might have fucked up even worse than I imagined. Because there's no castle up, so I didn't need to do that. Worse yet, there's not enough stone to build a castle. Oh, tell me can... Sorry about that, bro. It's the stone that's really. Yeah, and with a castle here, this is better here. Oof. Ideally, I would buy another hero in here, maybe two. Yeah, it's this. Before I leave, there's no troops though. Technically those are troops, huh? It's a waste. I have no low-level troop. Saint open. Flop it. Okay, can take a breather. There's the gold mine. 75. This is you. Hit this. Oh, maybe come back from that. Could be in there, and that would be a shame. Let's take it slow. And those are kind of badasses. These horse guys are kind of badasses. Try to get those guys. This week, try to get Nix's forts out if I can. If I can hold on to all of this. Okay. Okay, very good news, everyone. Right? It's very good. That's can can still be sniped from here. It's my friend. But and who do I begin with? Can I? God damn it! So many reinforcements in there. At least they'll help here. Let's see how this fight goes. Oh, this is the turn of the... We just bless. I don't know. That slow is gonna do anything. That worked. Bullshit. How much mana? Mana is getting dangerously low. Okay, I'm considering a blessing. Maybe I shouldn't have. This guy's faster than I am. Might be. Might have wasted this. It's not my copper, right? It's your copper to swap clean. There's also this guy in here. Forgot about that. Don't have money. Bit late and undefended. We have it. One of those things. Have a book. Oh, you already know. What do I do with you? Okay. You are the market boy. Day 4 eventually. I need you here again. Oh, this guy. 2000. That's just what the doctor ordered. Possibly. Possibly. Can do so. Oops. Shouldn't do this, but I'm hungry. Now I could try and force an engagement, but this is not really that. Maybe just take the birds, call it a turn. Waste of weakness. How many? 6? I can go 6. What is the angel? Look at this. I was accessible regardless, but yeah, puts me in range of this guy. So Fontaine. I could have built another citadel, I think. Some vision in here. Okay, let's see this is. This is main city, right? He is now going towards. Yeah, +6 further. Then there's another one that has castle. Not quite. 10 for 50. How are you doing? Get some stone. Somewhere in here. There's lighthouse. I could go near a city, right, and resupply troops. Have him kill some of those. I don't think I'm on that stage yet. Our job is to kill that. There's a Fontaine. Cool. Perfect. It's only this. Have this. Have that. Have those. Have that. And I'm going to collect this eventually. Do you need that Fontaine right now? 17 spell points. Unless they run. This is a suicide run, and I think they won't run. Right, even if I go here first and get more those, they won't run. Oh, these are now real close, so I can have an army on another good hero. Oh, how did you do that? Okay. Like, I would like to see this. I don't. Nice magic trap. No, that's different, see? What if I slow them and I... maybe that's what he did. Aha! I think this was even better. I did not expect that outcome. Which hut does nothing for me. This one. Okay, Brutarius. Visited. I understand. Thank you for the mixes that I've got. That I don't need. No, instead. I need to link up a Turk. I need a second hero to help me push left, right. Quicker. I didn't get stone for a castle. Okay, right. I mean, not ideal, but it can wait. Okay, so this. It's gonna really hurt. They're all together, huh? Blessed here. Blessed be the shooters. Oh, but now these guys kinda have performed their role. I don't even know that I need to break in there. I don't even know that it is worth it. I'll take it. 14 of those. Fine. 955. Does the mansion have gold? Where is you? D6. Oh, I didn't see how much mana he has. It's important. One by one, like you're in a kindergarten. But fine. Probably don't need those. Have Waterwalk, one of my heroes I haven't even considered where could have been used for. Waiting. Try and recover it if you can. I'm running out of heroes. Main city. Oof. other cities that require castles. Okay. Bro, your army is senso molto grande. I don't feel like making a push on this army, right? Is there anything else I can go? Hill fort is gonna be expensive, not gonna. Lots of mummies. Someone might come. Here I have vision. Maybe not. So, how's the Mama station? Mama station is not great. You definitely don't have enough for fort and this one. Citadel. Stone, and I have 2 trade posts and a idle hero, and I'm not keeping it there. And it's bad. That was definitely warning sign. Actually don't have wisdom for it. That's stone. Okay. Scouted, but definitely need army soon. And if the economy allows it, the economy allows it. But I haven't developed this city, have I? Nope. Fucked up. Okay. Yeah. Hypnotization. Serious that I haven't visited it. Fine. Day7, Crankhawk. It's in here. Can I make it there? One option would be to stay here, but okay. Speed 4. None of this is good. Yeah, no next fort. No next fort for you. Citadel, castle. Oh yeah, a battle. A battle. It even slowed, these motherfuckers are fast. Yes, so this might have been a very questionable How are those surviving? The fuck out of that? 47. We just kill one. Yeah, bitch. Was hoping for more. That's as far as I can get. Dark. It's a new day soon. Someone should come here. Dark. Here, dark. Oh, that's gonna slow me down. To that extent, do I really wanna take that? Give me one of those. Have one. Dark. Dark. That's where I'm going. Everybody waits, you wait, everybody waits. Castle, it's up. Ah, it's this. Okay. You're here. What? What troops are in here? Stone skin lady. There's not a lot of troops in here. Good land, you. Grab all of this and then start hitting the shipwrecks. I don't know if it would pay for itself though. Very soon. And it's on. Where was it? Astra. Yeah, so this is the most annoying AI hero. Not quite in the best spot. I'm not in a terrible spot. I'm not playing genius for satyrs or something. Yeah. Why would I want this job? You. Names. You. There's nothing to collect. Okay. Stay on the water. And there's you. The troops. You would join, huh? That's as far as I can get them. There's a hero in here. Might respect dark. Why not? Do you have mana? Sort of. Can almost reach dark. Like we're here. I have better mixes or birds. Sacrifice the birds. I don't know that 11 birds are gonna do much. I don't have frigate here. Cool. I have more money to waste on this encounter. So technically, could grab all the crewmates and use them. That is just gonna slow me down tremendously. I can reach. There's Nixis here, there's that there which I'm not gonna grab. But I think we're fighting, we're trying to chase her away. Big fight. Big fight. I'm a full mana, right? Oh, put the witches back. Put him here, put him here. Dark combat with, I think, a meteor shower. Don't have meteor shower? Don't have meteor shower. Okay. It doesn't take both of them. My birds, or take his birds. Now prayer. Clone. Water prayer. Prayer would speed up some things. But not enough. God damn it. Maslow was an option, probably a better option. So here's 7, here's 3. Yeah, so I could win or try to resurrect and lose. I played it poorly. That's the win, air quotes. And it's a win, disastrous as it may be. Quite disastrous, that gives me this and this, right? Immune to lightning, boots of speed. Okay, I might redo the fight to try to get better result, and it would make this with her out of the way. Right. Where is this? With that hero out of the way and with boots in my possession. Yeah, I'm growing already. For city I'll move 5. And this is the spare army, right? That's gonna help me survive until reinforcements come back. But let's try to do this a bit. Bit less disastrous manner. By the way, can you do this there and this way? Technically there's some artifacts in here, but I can't get them. Really, if you get destroyed, it's not the end of the world. This is matters. Don't have time. Right, remaining 232. You can't go back. No, do not push to retreat. I'll kill her. The question is, Maslow. Let's see what Maslow does for me this time. I think from here you can like reign supreme on the battlefield. Let's go with the Maslow first. Yeah. I'm still trying to kill his angels. Failing. You can't reach anything, and you cannot kill this monster chain. These guys are down. I can cast a spell if I resurrect. Get 8 of those back. I don't think resurrecting is the way to go here. Just chain lightning us to that with endless mana. And I'm not keeping up. These guys are not doing damage, right? To be worth it. How would you do it on this button? Get your ass kicked. If she summons. No. Die. Okay. Let's try different approach. A different approach. Try to resurrect, it's not gonna. The other option is to clone, but who? Water elemental, it will back. way back. Or birds. Angel is still alive. Damn it. Question, where are my... Where is this? Sea dogs. She also has a resurrect. How is this any better? It's probably worse than last time, right? And she escaped. Oh, way worse. Way worse. I don't have mastery there. Let's see how this goes. Okay, as expected. Stupid idea. No, do not retreat, do not retreat. I also need to check the time. What's the time? Yeah, we'll need the break soon. Maybe bait the first lightning, leave the stupid troops here and bait for them. Maybe do that. can't bring it. Huh. Ice bolt. Haha, this is it. We take this. Painful as it was. This is the fight we take. This is the result we take. This pendant. Oof. Suck my chain lightning. Suck it. This is the power stack we need. And we move faster. Excellent. I'm coming right here. Okay. I'll save and take my break. I was recording all of this, huh? Yeah. Fuck. So, how do we do this? Who are you? What are you doing here? You have a string of archery something. This is dark. Dark, 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 dark. Lady of archery. I know I'm the string of archery. Ah, it's in there. You. Come here. Swappity swap swap. Okay. And the problem is she doesn't have pathfinding, so he'll just run away. Stay here in the middle to move troops, past troops if mistakes for you. Yeah, think about you later, this guy. Where do I send you? Technically, if I still had money, I could give these guys some troops. These wrecks aren't going to wait forever. James, no. The mixes aren't the fastest units, that's for sure, and you're not the one to be doing this with, but can't leave the city unless I would have put him here in there. Ten, 5k, 10, okay. It's a fucking castle. Excellent. We got this. We've got another scholar if I want it. I don't think I can catch this guy. Maybe you, but I didn't bring you close enough. Alright. Decisions. Can't make it inside. Lack of focus. You don't even have a fort up. And that Alina even managed to get vision on him. I can move. But to what? Oh, there's that. That friend of mine. What troops are in here? There's just this, and outside there's more pirates. Try to bring them up. What is your purpose of existence? Bring you here. States. Huh? Okay, are we ready to do this turn? You can't really move. How much more moves do you have? Yeah, you can make it this turn. Next turn you pick up army. What do you do until then? Okay. It's a border town, right? So as much as it pains me, I think I should start a bit off. Bro, I don't know if you have what it takes, but if you do have it and we can take this city also, it would be great. If not, there's always power for the reload. stones. It is day 3, we can get some stones later. Though I am big stone hunger. There's a hero. Give me vision. I think I can take him. What is she doing? Come, like you could have been doing that, sort of in this way. Support me. I'm not super strong. Okay, let's you get in here. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they buff, but who do they buff? Who are they buffing? Oh, that's where the mine is. Okay, got it. Okay. There's a capsule, that's free. Okay. Push a bit more for more advanced warning, right? Pink, stay there, Pink. Going up. We're going this way. Okay. Oh, spells, scholar. Unexpected, but welcome. Surprise. Okay, what you can do for sure with this thing. I mean, you should. 10 spell points, yeah. He's gonna need more reinforcements, that's for sure. He survived. Shit. Acceptable losses. Where are more of those things? Here. There's gonna be more troops. Come here. You go. It's day 4. Hang on. Did you get that? Yes. In here. Oh yeah, there's definitely troops here, so can make the guy on the sea finally clean up some. Oof. I can kill you. That's all that's left, right? Citadel in the main city. This one's got pretty much everything except this, which I could do. Or I try to castle up and get nixes everywhere. Stone. Need more stone. Okay, here's moment of do I go for a castle or do I go for him? Okay, what can lead to me? Now there is meteor, sure. Maybe she was immune for some reason. The mana, oh shit, the mana. That's the only reservation that I have. That one. Ugh. That I got, but shit if there's no fountain in here. This is gonna suck. On 2 spell points. Girl, support girl, show me a fountain. Please. Show me. There is a fountain. There's troops in here. Probably not. Just kill them. On 2 spell points, huh? I like this. I'm not even gonna bother to ask how. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely better than trade post marketplace. What do you want? I want citadel. Next fort, stone. I think there's maybe mine in here. Okay. Where is this guy? He's not super strong. Day 5. Sure, give me. Come back, visit that if you can. There are troops in here. What do you want? Where are you? Oh, day 5. Okay, you're gonna stay here for a bit. We're gonna in here because this guy wants troops from here. Might take me 2 turns. How's the money? The money is good. No. I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna do like that. You have a mage killed, a magic book. There's 27 crew mates in there, but I don't think she can do this. Crew mates and in here. 30 movement points remaining. Wow. I mean, could take the fight first, but yeah. No. Fine. There's more of them this time. Fine. Yeah, come here. Nila, get replacements in there. You're moving fast, but monastery. Can I take this monastery? I may not be able to. That is my spell. Yeah, now you're just gonna keep killing the That's not cool. That's probably what the AI did. Phew. If there's troops in here, I'm fucked. I have mana, okay. Don't recall exactly the direction I should be going right now. Some scout hero would be nice. That's troops, that's wasted. There's could be mine here, but old bug, but the issue is just 13 of those. Oh yeah, more gold mines on the water. Is it time for me to start worrying about it? Stay here, start okay. Summon. Oh, it's on the other side. Charge. Right. Okay, potentially good girl. Good girl. And here's the stones, okay? The gold city. It's a new city, he wants a citadel. Another city, he wants a castle. Stone and wood, wood and stone, stone and wood. Wood and stone don't break my bones. They do break my bones. Shit. Shit. Cassiopeia. Day 6. Okay. Okay, bro. I kinda know how to do this. These are slow. Just a match. It's not flipping. Right, he has pathfinding, this one doesn't. I need to unload those on some castle or something. Can you leave anyone behind? No one that's faster. Right. No. That's the faster way. Step aside. I will need to leave some of them inside the city. If I had a hero here, could leave faster troops on me. I will need to put someone inside the city. It's not gonna be hard though, because she has to do this. Teach him more spells. Cool. Yeah, she's so slow. I could dismiss her. I mean, she's got scholar, but half another scholar. I need a hero in here. Come and speed 7. Oof. 9. Give the birds. 9. Okay, so come protect the center. Next turn. Okay. Can I take those? Probably. Back. So if I can repel Cassiopeia and be in commanding lead, but for that to happen, I need to run back and scare her, but this is called, where is this secondary hero? See, no, oh, I do have mana, I did sleep inside the city. How do I get here? Okay. Support girl. Gimme. And go like the wind. Yes, I need to cover the center here. I didn't even need to bring him. It's gonna be, well, he's got army. More army. I have some army of my own. Okay. No shipwreck. This is a shipwreck here. Do I need to fuck with those birds? That's gonna be extremely expensive. I don't know that it's worth it. The extra fire damage. Oh, sulfur. What can you do? Blind? Yeah, I was looking for Bless, but I didn't see. Okay. Oof. Expert navigation has to be. Then oh, I can even get. Maybe I have enough troops to get a bird. You, what are you doing in here? You're keeping troops for him. You. Okay, you're waiting for that. Next week. No. Where is it? My states. Okay, that's some more troops for the grinder. Not enough for castle. How far am I? Far. Okay. Be scared. Be very scared. Trap yourself and trap yourself. You've got troops in here. Stay there. Do I build something like a nest? Day 7. Yeah, that doesn't give me next. Nix is next turn. So maybe I wait. Give all these slowest troops to him. Maybe leave these guys behind. I hide in here. Maybe could have helped him. Let's see how fare you here. Okay. Better than the other. Waste. Just need to go day 7. Yeah, someone like that. If I have some troops. She's here. 16k a day. Didn't clear that. Technically, can I hit her this turn? No. There's gonna be more troops here, more troops here. We set up for tomorrow. I have those guys. Someone needs to take them away. I need the mana. Can I unplug someone? And these troops can come tomorrow. Come here. He doesn't have archery, but he's less likely to die. Give me this. 6. I should have purchased a bird or something. Too late now. No bird. Too late now. Okay. Speedy guy. Where is the speedy guy? That's where I end of turn. That's where you stay. Okay, I'm gonna attempt it. You're waiting. You're waiting. Next turn. Wait until next turn. A castle here. Probably have way too many castles. I need to start building troops and then come back. Castle and everything. I have no pathfinding. So these guys are no bueno. No bueno, no bueno. Technically, I shouldn't go far because I need to hold this. Need to start developing these. You. Why are you sitting here? Oh, you're on that. I think this is pretty much it. If I want an next fort, I'll need a nest. The nest requires stone, probably. And I'm gonna need those as well, but stone. Fucking stone. I can lead someone out. It's here. Move out. There. Enter. Shit. No. You son of a bitch. Oh, did you leave? Did you run away? Could be somewhere in the fog. That's the result of cornering, right? But if I get vision on the city, it cannot surprise me, and I can teleport. Here's the teleporter. I think this one probably has teleport, and I can defend my cities. Okay, tell me. She is in here. What a play. What a play. Cassiopeia. So it's undoable, huh? Oh, 3 spell points. Yeah, it's undoable. Pretty much. Unless I spread troops and try. So, if I had them here, right, to be more isolated. It's just not. Doesn't have what it takes. Get back on the boat. Let me go get more reinforcements because you can't always cut them. Some vision. Oh no. What the bullshit. I don't know what is good at for anything. The recording here. Where's the stone mine? Bullshit. This day one, there's gonna be troops in here, but the big but is gonna keep one of my main heroes tied up forever, or do I just measure the distance where I can strike away from? Maybe I should probably stays here and just makes a run for it. But I think at this stage I can chase even through the garrison. Yeah, if she makes a run for it. If she makes a run for it. What do I do with you? I can't just do nothing. Okay. What's fast here? These things are fast. Okay. I don't think he shall attack the city, but if she does... Here I'm vulnerable. Not wasted aim cash. Where do I buy that hero back? Here? Will they ambush you again? I send it there. What do I do with you? You need to grow in power. Maybe this is enough for you to kill shit. Please. Stone, right? It's all about the stone. It's all about the stonios. This one needs to be developed. Export. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me this. I don't think I can leave city now. Reinforce him. Maybe on you as well. Can I double? What a turn! What a turn! What a turn! Cassiops, your play. She's running. Okay. Okay, we're going after you. What can you give me? I could upgrade this, but no. Give me a snake, possibly. What do I get out of here? These things. These things, these things. Maybe a sprinkle of those. Definitely this. Unupgraded guys and these cards. And yeah, it's enough. Is there anything else coming from behind? Don't see it. Okay. Half artifacts. This one hits harder. You don't need the earth. Oh, the earth has meteor shower. You've got archery. Okay. Stoic bullshit, man. Some like that, and we upgrade those for the hefty sum. It's not the most glorious force, but where are you? I don't have to do. Now you and probably to the right side, to secure right side. Go here, export logistics. Bit more cold. Can I get more vision? Yes. Yeah, this opens the snakes in here, and attend. Okay, good turn. Go hide. Go. Okay. Keep going. Like I could get more troops, but I think. Oh yeah, yes. Try to, of course. I can't land. I don't align. Has been emptied? What do you mean has been emptied? The thing about these guys is they can't be... They can't be made to forget. I'm not sure this is the best way. How much mana do I have? But yeah, I'm losing here. I mean, there's some resurrection at the end, but $22 mana, no resurrection, no chain lightning. Oh, I even lost it. 10 mana. Kills one. Oh, he has lightning protection. Oof. Did I really have to do that? I don't know. Probably dumb way. So Star of the Seas, I think it requires magical. No, does it require magical? It requires something else. This. Yeah, the mine I didn't get. Same deal here. Maelstrom. I mean, it's the Maelstroms that I'm gonna be using. right in the final. No fort. Why? Because no nest. Because no... Okay. Sort of dealt with everything here, right? This could be mine. You could be hidden. Can support him next turn. Oh. How much more movement you have? Oh shit. Just one. This speeds you up. Don't tell me you're out of money. Someone needs to do that. Probably should have came here and allowed Crack Hack to come there. That was very painful. Come here and secure, reinforce you. Well, you've got time. You've got time. And the main event, push. Pushing. Among other troops, a group of Nicks, among the guys and walls everyone knew. By now they become mercenary and in various Ringland captains being liberated from Nymon. And now they were about to fight their own. Tark, liberator and ruler of Nicks, wanted to bring everybody to reason and urged his kinsmen to join his cause. Brothers, join me! Like the olden days, trouble will befall. Who strengths against his brother? I don't want that. One organizer Nicks apparently replied. How is the captain whose boot you are leaking today better than any other? You betrayed our people, Tark. You deprived us of unity, forcing us to join the pirates. I'm not going to kill you for gold. I'm going to kill because you're a foe. This turned out to be the last word of this Nicks. Presently a cannonball swept from the wall. I think we need to forget. Holy crap, we don't have that much power. We don't have that much power. Can I blind him? That's 25. And of course, the last one kills him. The battle parent took short by the enemy. In case there was something valuable out of the fun battle of Tobias Brandy. From Dago on the islands to in order to make dragging prefer less dragging, running from course to course, but turn nearby. And falling Nicks, putting his hand on the chest, saying something very audible. What are you doing, Tark? Jeremy chuckled, coming closer. He sent them off to their last journey, one by one, all custom. So did our ancestors back in the days when the Nyaxar Empire was still around. Nyaxar never heard of that. And the world was covered by chaos of the silence with all the endless ocean. We built our empire. We were prospering until Tritons from the plane of water came to attack. The nation was divided. Some died, some fought, and those who survived became slaves of the overlords. Was once a slave, never forget what it's like. I fought for freedom for my people and come back to life, prosperity, and now I'm burying them, killed in a new war. I can see a destruction and there seems to be enough mana to clear this up. Okay, Cassiops did not wait for me here. Oh. What do you know? Elves and another scholar. Okay. Should I bother? Scholars do start with spellbook. Surprising. That is a fight. I can most here. That's where she is. Okay. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Save game. So she didn't want to face me with the castle at her back. What's the mana? 50. She's protecting her gold mine. What if I... There's not a lot of mana, right? She doesn't have that much more. Stat-wise, army-wise, I think we're ahead. Let's go with the slow. If I can find it. She knows how to slow too. Now these things, there's a lot of them. Oops. Whoops! Yeah. What's my spell gonna be? 45. And she ran before I could. But not all is lost. We got another gold mine. This is yet another city that is pretty well developed by now. I would say pretty well developed. You, Tower of the Sea, this mine, well, put them down for resource silos. Maybe. And they will pay for it themselves at some point. At some point they will begin to pay for themselves. Takes like 3 weeks. Oh, this boy. And another one here. And 5 stoners. Boatman. Yeah, I told you. Wow, so quick. She's so quick. Told you we are vulnerable here, most vulnerable. But it is day 4. Do I waste my time doing this right now? I don't think it's worthwhile. No troops, huh? No troops. New guy. Probably should have hidden you or something. I hope there's no hero hidden. I hope. I need to take that detour. Can I touch this? Yes. So there's 3 lighthouses. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm not a fighter, bro. Ah. Fucked up. You. What is it with you? What can you give me? That's good. Could give me a Tower of the Sea. For some witches. Other than that, kinda not feeling it. Oh, there's this guy. You hide for a turn. Hope I don't forget much. Now I've built a shit ton of resource silos, right? But selling this, I would want the next marketplace. I need troops here to the right flank before it's too late. You have no troops to speak of. Might come down to this sort of riffraff. Move out. Cortes. Your job is to come here. Resupply. Or let's see if I put you out. Crewmates. And you are just delivering to him and then maybe that. This city, it's pretty well developed. This one, it's hanging on crystals. There is a crystal mine I haven't taken, which is biting me on the ass, but this one doesn't want crystal. Should maybe go maelstroms. What? No nicks in here? Why? 510. Fine. That's some nicks. Okay, boy. 2020. 2020, you say? Probably a big waste. Let him go. Resource silo. Don't even have a resource silo. I think I purchased enough. I hate that. Don't love that. Cassiopeia. Where is this guy? In here I have probably give to me. Give it to me. I don't think that takes Cassiopeia, but maybe. Maybe it takes her. Because she's also low on everything. I don't need to force her hand though. She can come. I think it's blocked here. This is blocked or comes and I fuck her up. Crack hunk. Hide. That's where we end the mission. What? Hey, I didn't. I wasn't counting on these guys being here. I think slow might work. 100 spell points. Yeah, might work on some of them. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. That was fun. I'll take it. Okay, Cassiops. Your wee buckets been defeated. Turn away, let this guy. Can he even do this? I don't think he can. Like, he's got no forgetfulness, right? And his spells are bad. Six HP, no, no. There's nothing else. There's no blindness. There's this, but he also died from that. Yeah. Day 5. Start making your way back. What are you doing here? Here. And it's up to you. Hopefully you can hold. What's this castle? Maybe. It's one. It's one that doesn't have resources. 5 stones. Never enough stones. Never enough stones. Let's see how she plays it. Okay, they're being cornered. Okay. Speed. Should have taken the names to kill that. Take him. Where is the big guy? Oh, there's a garrison. They hide behind here. The last city is here. These two heroes, they might be on the water one, maybe not. But I think getting close to. I think this is the here. Keep going. Are you finally operational? Should probably get reinforcements. What kind of reinforcements can Jesus. Some pirates, that's all. God damn it, man. Summon boat, okay. Summon boat, you say. Yeah, so here's the gold mines, right? One is here, one is here. I think it's all up on the boss and also this boss. Oh, one thing I haven't checked this time. Still almost halfway through. Could try to get the castle first. If it's upgraded, I might be able to grab some troops. Let's see how it goes this way. If the cannot be that close though. Yeah, it's not close. Can't upgrade, can upgrade. They're already upgrading no troops. They do have stable, they might try to make a run that way. I hope I haven't fucked up too badly. There's spells in here, not really. Not really. Nix is... There's one more on... back. Which is the active one? Is it you? You have Nixis. I'm looking for Nixis and the resource silo, right? resource and access. Non-export 10, 510, 510. Export. An export for you. Hopefully. That was unexpected. So there is one here. So we might need to use teleporter there. And may not be in range. There's that. Then there's here. Derek. So he came and landed here. Okay, this needs to be handled delicately. Handle and Cassiope. I don't know that I have army in here, that's the only hope. And the hero, he's not where he should be. The other way is to just purchase troops with my hopefully good income. All these guys have castles. Breed. You need to take a breath. That guy is there, so you can hide. Regardless, this needs to come and break through. So once they're out of castles, I just need to keep them out of my castles. Come on. Start with that. Down to 63 mana. Forgetfulness. Jesus. Might save me an implosion. The developer. I can reach and might be even able to receive some reinforcements from you. Yes, maybe. Yes, the problem is if I do this, this guy is getting here, this city. It's not in the greatest of spots. Who can get here and how? Just a teleporter. Teleporter means you running like hell this way. Too many turns. Kranghag? It's Kranghag going. Going. Tell me I've got troops in here. I've got nothing. Day 7. Okay, we will have troops. Oh boy. What can you give me? lady. Bidley bow. I can provide you with this. 121. Some unupgraded nixes, birds, witches. I don't know, get the nixes. Get everything in there. Okay, forced to surrender. Day 7, these guys are not too very far from stable. Okay. 54. Slow. Let them come. Can't reach. As per usual. How many of those do I have? I have a few. Oh, damn it. 6 stone birds, 8 of those, 24 of those. How many birds? Clover of fortune. Okay, at this juncture. Do you have boat capability? You do have the boat capability, so you could build a boat. Meaning, this guy might be able. They can't switch troops to speed up. They can't. So sad. But meaning that this guy could maybe embark next turn, use the vortex to come here and through here to here and chase this guy away. Defend this town. And for here, this is technically 2 turns away. And it's... I'm just gonna give him a castle or something. I have a hero here. This hero could come. Can I chain troops from Krakhak directly? It's not coming into turns. Maybe there, but he's got no troops to send because the troops are gone. Okay, let's do this. Like, you can do it now, right? Maybe. Not fast enough. I don't see a stable here. Better just get faster unit from him. Not gonna happen. How close can you get to this place? No. don't think he can catch me because the... what's it called? Let's see, can I beat the water elements? Most of the life pieces are in my power. I'm kind of badly positioned. Can I... Talisman of mana, okay. Technically I could land you, call it a day, stay there. I don't think he can catch you. I'll surrender if he can. Okay, which is the town? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Question. What if I just get on the way? A new hero comes along, brings me troops, I go through, use the teleporter and reinforce. Maybe that works. Maybe that works. Can I build anything else? Save some money because still don't have it under control. Okay, slow. Oh, he landed. Cool. And now. You need to visit. You're not totally against it. Question. Do I try and speed him up? Okay. You're no longer of use to me. Of any use to me. Maybe some diplomacy. That allows slot to move. Can you get to the ship? Well, if you can't get into the ship, might as well do this. The guy landed, which means I can scuttle his boat or something. Try to get reinforcements. He probably broke that. Okay, now what? Istitsville. Crack, it's hoping for reinforcements. And we still did not unlock that. Can't spend money here. This is the so-called problem town, but gonna take forever to get Nixis going there. In here. In the new guy. Snake. Tell me. No details. Does Crackhack even have a book? Can Crackhack do this? Oof. It's gonna hurt like hell. Is there anything gonna make it? Where are you? Can hit. Okay. Well, I wish there were more. Oh, should have shot. Hawk made it through. Now there's no more skeletons. There's so fucking many of them. Yeah, don't worry friends, reinforcements are coming. What reinforcements? Well, they sort of died along the way, but... so the city is called Noral, or the other one. Shouldn't go into any of them because maybe I can get more reinforcements. It's no emergency. Maybe this guy can... The city is empty now. Here. Can we move? We cannot move. I asked, can you move? Probably out of movement. Yeah. Yeah. This is not yours. Could maybe this one. Okay. What do we build? Tower of the Seas. There is defenses here. And slowly go through the cities and see when the time becomes to start working on maelstroms. This is so time consuming. Pray for good luck. So stupid. Okay. Stupid. Seems apprehension. The pressure will invade hundreds of watched sea tremble, hurrying groans, was trying to jump out because Balater changed his mind. Curse is watching me. We better hurry, I don't know what can be done. Destroying the horn, saving the world, creating a new broom. Creating a new broom. The horn must be taken for her as soon as possible. I don't like what's happening here. Me neither. But if she wants to wake the dormant home, asked the old principal. Well, if she makes it work, you need to blow the horn, whispered Jane to him. It's a legend about ancient god who sleeps at the bottom of the sea. Oh, our horn tells you. Blah, 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 blah. Who do I move first? How close are you to this place? Do I want to put you in the water? I don't even know exactly where the water will put me here. Now what the fuck? Okay, bro, where are you? Here. Or 15 of those. Or some more birds. God damn it. And some of those. Just a waste of money. Try to follow directly, right? There is direct path all the way here. You don't have a lot of troops. Huh. I could teleport you to this city. Use my friend to give me a boat, so I could put him on a boat and then reinforcements to him and whatever. I do not totally hate that plan. Okay, there's nothing in here. Okay, what can you give me troop wise? I'm afraid I can't do much in that regard, bossman. Okay, I'm gonna take this. And go. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. I'm going towards the teleporter. Crabhack, you don't need to stay here anymore. Access, yes, those could be useful. You are fast. If need be. 3. 2 mixes, bring them here. I could just drop on land. Yeah. Get some more mana. How are mass cities doing? There's one city that really needs all the love. Wood. You need all the wood. Right, a shack. And then a nest and then an export. This city is probably also not looking great. Oh, you kind of have it all. You just need money. Holy crap. Money. Okay. It's coming. I'm out of time. Oof. 27k. I don't like Bidley. Even if I lose that town, I'm just gonna lose the troops in it. I'm gonna capture the guy in there. resort level. Cleaned it up. Can't land. Maybe should have used this to come at it from this side. Too much time. Too much time. Can I? Really? Crack? Why did I move you? Why did I move you? This one. Greedy, stupid bullshit. Don't click it. And I landed, I could have went there. Time to do this. Maybe it hurts. Maybe this hurts. And if it doesn't, well, there's that. He's not coming this turn. He's fucked. Okay. Go. Give him everything you've got. Whatever, bullshit. You wanna go to Hitchgrove. What if I send her forward? Is she gonna be able to sort it out? Maybe. I have no troops. Someone should be near that port. I have a feeling someone should be near that port. So many units lost here. Why am I keeping you so far from the boat? Oh, because I want Jeremy. Oh shit, I want Jeremy on this boat. Yeah, but Jeremy now has no army. Jeremy. Do I build anything else? Anywhere else? Nest. Okay. Animated cartoons. Fucking animated cartoons over here. And I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do. Need to reload. How the fuck do you make this trip? I can't. How can you? Wait. Why is this bullshit? I haven't saved last turn. Oh boy. Okay, so this might be the autosave that I need. Okay, he's in back there. Was that the case last time? I think it's huge. Solmir. Okay, come at me, bro. I see. You do wanna teleport. It's called Noral. Even though you have no troops, maybe some troops will fall. Speaking of, Noral. Of that. Crankhack. There's someone in there. This motherfucker. Which is the other guy? Guy embarked here, right? See him. He took this. God damn you. God damn him. God damn him. You are holding. We think you are. I don't know what. Scouting phase of this operation is complete. You should try to get yourself into another boat somehow. Can surprise me again, motherfucker. And okay, he is. And you here. I mean, he might, but could build more stuff. Oh, yeah. It's good to save, okay. I left without my troops. Wasn't it this one? Get the troops, you moron. No longer so overwhelming, huh? You don't know much in the way of spellcasting, but neither does he, to be honest. Pain. George. That's suicide. Good riddance, let's go. Deal with those cowboys. You still have some spare points left, right? These cowboys, they're quite fast. Not gonna lie, they're quite fast. I mean, They're cows, right? What can you expect? It's the best you can give me. So many boats. I'm on a boat. I am chasing. Son of a bitch. You son of a... I haven't even checked. Do I have spell points? This is maybe his last hero. Another speedbooter. Of course, you fucked everything up in here. But we're done. We're done. You need a ship. To get to a ship, you need to get here. Or here. Okay. Let me go again through all of these towns and see. There's missing toes of the seas. Money, it's not high. There's 2 gold mines I need to take from the water. I waited too much. What is your problem? The crystal is his problem. Always the crystal. Bit late for the pubs that I'm never gonna be using from now on. Fucking crystal. Chocolate. I don't want to upgrade here, I just want to build it. Gee. Do I need to unleash anybody from a city? There's nothing to be picked up in here. This one hasn't been secured. Yeah, I have like almost 2 months to play with the map by myself. I think I'll end this episode here. To get the power-ups, get the snakes and the external dwelling, get all the power-ups on the 3 heroes and finish off. I think I'll be fine. I think the time will work.